Hello, mathematicians. Today we are working on lesson 7-1. We are learning how to tell and write time in hours. Before we get started, please take a moment to think about ways that people represent or show the passing of time. So here we have a few ways to represent the passing of time. Some of us may recognize analog clocks, those are in our classrooms. Digital clocks, many of us have those in our homes. Calendars, the times of the day, we talk about using the words morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And some of us in our STEAM classes may have made sundials. During today's lesson, we will talk mostly about analog clocks and digital clocks. Let's talk about parts of an analog clock. The whole surface of an analog clock is called the face. The thick lines around the face of the clock are called hour lines. We've marked each hour line in red. How many hour lines are around the face of the clock? There are 12 hour lines. There is a number for each hour line. The numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The lines that we are highlighting in blue are called minute lines. Minute lines show the minutes. If you count the minute lines, there are 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Some of you may have noticed that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces between each hour line. That's a very good observation, but we'll talk about that more in our future lessons. For now, it's good to know that each space is equal to 1 minute. These two parts of a clock are called hands. Are the hands exactly the same, or are they different? The hands are not the same. One is longer than the other. The minute hand is longer, and the hour hand is shorter. What else do you know about the hands of a clock? What do they do? They move in a circle around the clock, like this. The hour hand moves slowly, and the minute hand moves quickly. Let's see what time it is on our clock. The hour hand is pointing to 7, and the minute hand is pointing to 12. When we say time to the hour, we say o'clock. So it is 7 o'clock. Please open up to page 309 in your student workbook. Let's take a look at exercise 1. The hour hand is pointing to 11. The minute hand is pointing to 12. So it is 11 o'clock. If you would like, please pause the video and finish up page 309. Otherwise, please open up to Student Workbook page 310. On the left, we have an analog clock, and on the right, we have a digital clock. An analog clock has a face and uses an hour hand and a minute hand to display the time. But a digital clock uses numbers and a colon, which is 2 dots, one above the other. Both of these clocks are showing the same time, 6 o'clock. The directions say to draw lines to match the time. Let's take a look at exercise 7. The hour hand is pointing to the 8. The minute hand is pointing to the 12. So this analog clock says it is 8 o'clock. Can you find the digital clock that matches with this? Here it is. If you would like to practice using a virtual clock online, please log into your Think Central account, select iTools, the clock, and then you found the right place. Please finish up today's lesson by working on pages 309 and 310 in your student workbooks. If you would like, please open up to page 311 in your student workbook to find your very own practice clock. Thank you.